December 26, 1944. 9:44 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby. Number 2. Karma? Karma? I barely know her. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. I ain't scared. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Okay, maybe I'm a little scared. He is a god of prosecution, right? God! Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. What else I know, Edgeworth? You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming for someone who forges evidence. You taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Oh, so we're fucked. Ugh. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth. Something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Maya... Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. Huh? I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Number 6, 10 a.m. District Court. Court number 3. Court is now in session. For the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Shit. Look at this motherfucker. We're fucked. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think I would stand here where I'm not completely prepared? Right, my No, you're the judge! You're supposed to slap his dick hole when he says shit like that. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? I guess. How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now! Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. No, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m. she heard 2 pistol shots. That's already incorrect. Then the boat started to move. They went towards the boat rental shop. Testify to the court about the arrests now! Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Oh no, not the finger wave. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. Oh, brother. No, he's not. The man called in the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect anything about all. I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! Oh, it's gonna be so painful. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot to the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet in evidence. A 22 caliber, huh? We gas pistol. Nick, doesn't it seem like defect? Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah, I know. You received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Whoa. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There are 2 witnesses. Ugh. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. What a heart. What happened next, detective? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him there? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Cold, hard, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. So sorry, Your Honor. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. Fucking finger wag. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. My motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. How much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Jesus. I've passed him on everything. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. He has the same evil laugh as... Oh, it's tick, tick, tick. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order, order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Fired 3 times. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective? Yes, sir? Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick, what does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking to imagine someone who does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like fingerprints of a gun. It leaves distinctive marks on each bullet as it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? The 10-minute recess, now! But wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court, bruh? December 26, 11:09 a.m. How is he fatigued? We went through one witness. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the goddamn murder weapon, son. That foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have been shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you on the boat? Yes, it was me. We're fucked. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. And who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say Maya, huh? What? Any progress in Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah, you're useless. Well, actually, you don't know law. You don't have any trial experience or techniques. Yeah, you're pretty much useless. But I can't say that. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to say anything. Your face said it for you. Whoops! No, of course we're... I'm sorry. It's okay, Nick. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days, champ. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Actually, it's going to run out this trial. We're done. Really? Whoa, right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Monkarma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? You all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Let's go and cook up a nice roasted ass. It was Christmas Eve just... Oh, it was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. And it was another bang. There was a nary a thing on the lake but that boat. I already... Enough. Huh? Judge! She has happened to take a photo of the incident. This is the photo accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. It looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Holy motherfucker. Order, order, order. I will have order. Who the what the fuck? How did I do that? Oh. Interesting. Well, Judge. Evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant... Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. For cross-examination? You have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think... Yeah, I can find it. I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. I already know what it is. Fired 3 times. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything. Cap! It does, though. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all? No, we're gonna press. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait. Now I'm the one who says that. Well, let's say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. So you weren't looking at the lake that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. On Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness to one end. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah, well, yes. Fuck you, dude. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the day of trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clearly enough for you. Uh-oh. Fuck it. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. Oh, you fucking bitch. You better look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. Hey, something quick. He's hiding something. Yeah, sure as a country cow can be. That sounds pretty sure. No, we're gonna press. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you're a bitch. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, fantastic. Enough! Oh, yep, it's all over. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you were unable to find a contradiction in that testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor... You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I'll have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick. A lot of testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know! I know! I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. And pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who's that holder? Who was that? It was me! Maya? Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lot of heart! Your testimony stinks! It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lada? Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down! The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lada! What the big deal? You hate treating me like some kind of criminal. I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in the contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Oh, my fault. Escort Mr. Wright out of the classroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? No. Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said clearly she saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony! That changes her testimony and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order, 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 order. You're in contempt of court! It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lala Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to re-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. My fay, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. But Maya! Damn it. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. I think I can slap her in the face with the photo.
Objection!
Got ya. Got ya, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces on the men in the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Keyboards. Mr. Wright has a point. No. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please! Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself! Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course! I said I could, and I meant I could! Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How'd you see it? You're right. It was a cold night. The fog was thick as grits. And once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. Use binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Oh, I got her ass. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. What was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? Fuck yeah. If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing in this, you will be consequences. Oh, Mr. Wright? Do you wish? Yes. It is make it or break it time. This camera is of the utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went overboard there. Very well, Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard that note. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Well, yeah, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Miss Wright, I will not have you badgering that witness because of her challenged intellect. Now wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. Grr. No unnecessary comments, please.
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Ah, god damn it! I'm getting my ass handed to me. Oh, you motherfucker. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. I don't know. I don't know. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic... God, you're a cunt. So, blah, blah, blah. If there was heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction. There's just nothing I can do. If you were photographing shooting stars? Really, that random gas worked. You were shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? Take a look at this photograph. This was taken on an automatic setting, was it not? Yeah, that's right. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. But as this photograph clearly shows, this camera was pointed directly at the lake. Oh! So, right, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph? Gordy. Miss Hart? This is what you were trying to photograph. What is this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting of Gordy Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down in the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Okay, I know I have proof. I have it. I have proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. If this isn't it, I don't know what the fuck. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was said to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? That's this photograph here, taken when a gun was fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? Order? Order? I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Oh, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are you? All you lawyers that smart. So smart, boy. I was standing there trying to take a photograph of Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than what the witness is that the witness is an idiot who thinks that monsters exist. Hey! So, as she so succinctly said, so what? Changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of it. Mr. Hart? Miss Hart? Why did you hide the fact you were searching for Miss Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to, and I'm going to spot it, bitch. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. Well, that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out of that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. And I saw the flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart, hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine your witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense is right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Carmen's up to something. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may cross-examine. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. There is no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I'll announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Investigative photographer? Yep, you got your photo and sell it to the press. That's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. UFO. UFO. UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. UFO. That's when I had a sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Yep, I would agree with you there. Wait. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. If she heard her bang, if she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Got her ass. Miss Hart? Were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. I was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You don't want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sight of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Speakers. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there, you know. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I just thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph, you got your proof! Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness? That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photograph and... Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. It'll drop the quality, I might. Well, let us see who is who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let us show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, I'll be in prison for Edgeworth. Or the chair. Show it, bitch. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why was that enlargement not presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show us the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Bruh. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this out of evidence. Copy now, Mr. Wright. That must be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done for any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. No. And I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. No. No. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed when this trial began. Decisive evidence and a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, she's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object! Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Well, what might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange. He's bricked up. Ugly ass faces. That's a left hand, bitch. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that this left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Oh yes. Yes indeed, crowd. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leads us to a rather large problem. Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it. Who shot our victim? That. But who but the defendant could have shot the victim, Larry? Mr. Edgeworth did think it could have been the suicide, so we're gonna go with the suicide. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself! That's right, crowd. Uh-huh. Order, order. So what are you saying, that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? Wait, really? An examination of the victim's wounds reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? Oh, shit. The victim was clearly shot further than a foot away. No, the victim was clearly shot from further than a meter, which I think is 3 feet away. A meter? That's 3 feet. I knew it! There is no way it could have been suicide. I agree, crowd. Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 16th, 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, that was a fucking close one. Hey! What are you say? No, I got to be declared innocent, right? Oh yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around, Dad. Look, I'm going to go and check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned the transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. To be